I hear a lot of complaints about connection. You guys complain about connection a lot, okay? So I'll tell you straight away. Firstly, connection is a consequence of action. There's going to be no connection if you're not moving. The thing that makes me laugh the most when I travel all over the world is this one. So we're going to practice rumba, back basic. You get into your position. Me too. And we go. No. Too heavy. Too light. You're in the wrong position. I don't feel you. So an hour goes by. We're still arguing about connection. What is the problem? Nobody did a step. Nobody did a single thing, but already problem with connection. This is not how it works. So in this particular situation, I stand on my foot, she's standing on hers, we touch hands. It's the end of story. Right? This story is over, now we have to move. If my action is right and her action is right, at the end of the action or during it, we're going to get a feeling. So in the back basic, for example, we both step, never together, really, because we're not moving in the same direction, not at the same time, but especially on the check. I stop, she walks away. Bye. And because she goes away and keeps going, we're going to create some sort of a connection. You can call it a pull, whatever. But there's going to be a feeling. This feeling is a consequence, direct consequence of action. Right? And if the action is right, the feeling is positive. And if the feeling is not positive, there's something wrong in what you are doing. And when I say you, I mean you, or you, or you, mostly the one who's complaining. First, check if you're doing the right thing. Okay? Because a lot of the times, too many times, we go like this, and all the attention, including the posture, including the face, including the eyes, is here. So two people like this, talking about this, but whatever we feel here should be coming from there. Right? And if that is right, normally we don't complain anyway. And if you do, it's going to be something to do with the action. You clear? Okay, so then, in order to get the best possible connection, the best connection is contingent on a shared pattern of movement. That's too much English, yeah? You have to do the same thing. In order for it to feel good, you got to match. Okay? If my partner is doing Cuban motion and I am doing circles, it's not going to feel great. You understand? Not only do we have to both do Cuban motion, but we have to time it together, and we also have to agree on what that means. Cuban motion, there's many words that we use that mean different things to different people, and we yet throw them around. Be more dynamic. What does that mean? We don't know. Some people know, some people don't know. Some people think it's about throwing the spine from here to there. Some people think it's about knowing how to go softer than stronger. It can mean different things. Be more sexy. Be more man, be more woman. Like all these words, if we don't define the meaning, we're in big trouble. Same thing with Cuban motion. If for her, Cuban motion is the hip rolling around the foot, and for me it's this, also a big problem. But if we agree, we're going to feel good. Okay, so what? You're going to try in a second. Pendulum action, the hip bone is traveling over the toe. Finished. Rotation, the hip will reach the heel, the upper spine stays. Finish. From here, pendulum again, rotation again, we feel good. Tung, chika, tung, chika, tung. Now we're together. We look good together, we feel good together. Once we're in this, whatever I want, she will do. Because we are together. So you're going to try this, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you your mistake or one of the things they see. A lot of talk also, you guys, about spine. That's all I hear. Spine this, spine that. No problem. You have a spine, congratulations. What you do with it it's another story. Direction of the spine, I hear many people I respect, fantastic dancers and teachers, talking about direction of the spine. Very interesting. I don't do. I only have one direction of my spine, up and down. Forward, no, because that will kill the movement inside my body. So my spine is only stretching up through the crown, down through the tailbone. And the rest is done from the floor. If I want to go forward, I push back. If I want to go right, I push left. If I want to go left, I push right. If I want to go back, I push forward. My back is always straight. I don't go forward, I don't go back, and I most definitely don't go side to side. Okay? Now, also, consider this. When you talk about spine, what the hell are you talking about exactly? Again, are you talking about your head? Are you talking about your tailbone? That's also your spine. Do they move always together? For sure not. So if you think you're going to travel the spine forward, so consider that your spine is flexible. And it doesn't all the time move in one piece, like a stick. The lower spine and the upper spine, they don't move together, or at least not always. So for me, this is what you're going to try on for yourself. The upper spine, the lower spine movement, so that's the hips, the tailbone, that's connected to the weight. When I shift the weight, that's where my lower spine is shifting. My upper spine is connected to my feet. When I use my foot against the floor, it will move the whole structure. Pendulum, rotation, pendulum, rotation, pendulum, rotation. Now, do we have footwork? No. So that means we don't go forward and back, forward and back. The head stays. The hips go forward, around, forward, around, forward, around. Now look, from here, we're going to do this. I'm going to finish here. Now we're going to push off. I'm from the right, she's from the left. Because we push off, we're going to travel left. Left for me, right for her. We go, and we don't go like this. We go from the floor. Clock, 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 here. Now we're going to do rotation again. Except this time, when she's going to do rotation, she will collect. And I'm going to stay open. Yeah. And now you keep your shoulders with me, and you're going to do swivels. So swivels is not a walk, it's a crossover. Okay? And then we're going to repeat.